Hello and welcome to the third game in my series about print and play games. This time it's a solo game. Yes, you against the game. There is a lot of these out there and I like them, most of them at least. But perhaps you're looking for some sort of family game or something. We will try to get that as well. This game is called Deep Space D6. It's from 2015. Was very popular during the pandemic. I can tell you that much. And of course it's with dice. D6. It actually tells its own story, so to speak. The game designer is called Tony Go. And you can find this game on Tabletop Simulator. It's very simple rules. There's not many of them. We have one side that's more or less telling you what all the components are, and then the rules, how to play. That's the one that I'm looking at. The rest is an example and something else. What you are a commander. You are a commander of a spaceship. Let's see if I have put this one up as I should. I don't think I should, right? Let's see. Set up. Place the board in the middle of the playing area. Place the hull tracker on 8. It's actually a Monopoly house, a hotel. And a Monopoly house is thinking about the shield. Shuffle the threat deck. I have done that. And place it above the shipboard. Draw 2 threat cards and place them in their corresponding areas. So let's try and get 2. This is an interceptor and he's got a 4, so I put him at the 4. And he's going to do everything he can to hurt me except on a 6. That's what this one is about. And we have a morale problem. It's actually one of those, which is good. If I throw a 6 on this one, I actually get to remove 1 die from the scanner. This is actually a good one. Don't think this should be one of the threat cards, should it? Well, probably. If a card's effect is not possible when activated, the card does nothing and is simply discarded. Yes, it should be. Internal threats, external threats. And that's about it. Now, I have a dice converter, as they call them. So you see, we throw our dice and you just think, commander, medicine, I think it's medicine. No, it's fire weapon. That's a medicine, that's a scientific guy, and that is a repair hull. That one, the 6, is up for the scanners. Not a good thing. I have it here because I would love to remember. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The game is simple. You have a threat. You have an internal threat. You need to fix it. You roll all the dice. Unassigned dice you put down here. We have a 1, that's commander. I think it's called captain, actually. I'm totally sure. Yeah. We have a 2, that's firing. We can fire at that one. A 4, a 5, and a 6. Well, a 6 goes up to the scanner immediately. Right. With these 2, I can re-roll available crew, or I can change one of these to anything that I want. That's how it works. Let's see. Roll available crew dice, we have done that. Scan for threats, checking scanners. If there's 3, we get a threat. Assign crew. Okay, now it's time to assign crew. Now I'm going to use one of these to change this 5 to a 2. And then I put both the 2s over at fire weapons. Because I get +2 for each extra die that I'm using. 1 damage for the first one, and then I get an extra 2 for each. If I use this one to change that one as well, that could be fun. But I would have to use a 6 boost. Oh, that's not me, it's the red dice. Well, why not? Let's do that. We use this one as well. Used dice down here. And we change this as well. Now, we need to draw a new threat. Bounty ship, a 4. Okay, it's a 4 as well. Let's see. Yes, we should activate these dice. That's 5 in damage. So this guy goes away. He's got 4. Discard pile, we got a new one coming in. And since he came after I fixed that one. Right, discover new threats. Yes, activate threats. Now we have to roll these. If he rolls a 1 and a 2, he destroys all shields plus he takes 1 hull. 5, he didn't do that. Now I want to do a 6 with this one, because that means I can return that one. I'm using my dice tray, which actually is an old painting that I have reused. No, can't do that. So, this one stays, which means that in the next turn, we have to start all over again. And this is what you do. When you have gone through all these, or if there isn't any more external threats, and you still have a hull over 0, you have 1. So you're trying to dismiss these as fast as possible, while these, well, it can be a pandemic, it can be anything. So that's what you do. I haven't succeeded, mostly because I got mostly 6. And when you get 6s, you get a new threat every time. So, and then you add yet another one. In number 4 here, you take another one. So I had like 4 or 5 threats over here. And my hull was going, I had no shields. And then someone happened to go to infirmary. My dice was locked all over the place, except for where I wanted them, there. But that's dice. That's how the dice game works. You can, however, change. There are some don't panic cards. I don't think we can find any. Don't panic. Nothing happens. If you have removed these, you also have less cards to deal with. But if you have like 1 card, at least, if you remove 1 card, it's an easy game. If you remove all 6, then you have it harder. Because if there is no don't panic card coming, you will have a threat. If you want the game shorter, you can remove 5 for a shorter game, or remove 8 for an even fast game. So there is something to do if you want to. I like this game. I really like. Yes, it's about dice, of course, but still, it's one of those things. And thanks to the fact that you have everything in front of you, you can just put it up. It's a bit of a mouthful, all these cards. I don't know how many there are, but they are a lot of them. Right. That's Deep Space D6. I recommend it. Thank you for watching. Bye.